Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Minecraft with today being a bit of a fun episode. I've done a bit of research in between last episode and this one as I go down my ladder of truth and justice and amazing wonderfulness. I have found a wonderful no redstone version of the farm that still exists. Yes, there is a redstone-less version of the farm that generates all the redstone we need in the world. I am pleased. I am very pleased. I am so pleased, in fact, that it is something that we might, heavy might on this, by the way, might get done today. If not, we get done next episode. Which is just insane to me. Because I thought Witch Farm was going to be like 20 episodes out. With how slow I move sometimes. So yeah. We're getting real close. Like I am to the video right now. Get into the head hole. Anyways, I've got the actual list that we need. On my other monitor. And what we basically need is a bunch of packed ice. A flint and steel, obviously, for just, moving some stuff around. We're gonna want some mine carts. We're gonna want a bunch of stairs from the looks of it, just from what I have seen. And yeah, let's see here. That's 1-8. Yeah, that's enough. We're gonna be setting it up in our wonderful "Hey, do this job next" chest, which, as we know, has always become a disorganized mess. All right, we're gonna want those full of water. Anyway, so there is that. We have this. I need so many stairs that I'm not going to know what to do with them. Doesn't matter what stairs, just that they are stairs. I would love to make the farm look pretty, but do I have enough deep slate for that? No. Let me think here. I haven't ran the wood farm in a while either. So, wood stairs are kind of off limits. How many do I need? I need 7 stacks of the stairs. So, you know what? Hi, Deep Slate. How you doing? Do I got 7 stacks of you? 6, 7, I believe we do. I believe we do, if I am to be correct on this. And then everything else is just tiny, tiny, tiny little things. If you didn't see last episode, we went to the nether ceiling, finally. I know, it's crazy. I finally went and did a thing that I should have had done, like, forever ago. But now we have nether travel, and as part of the nether travel, we now actually have, access to this witch farm, which is amazing, because it means I now can start getting redstone at an accelerated rate that is going to absolutely make this wonderful. Alright, we need buckets of water. This is literally just to move stuff around. I need a chest and a hopper. That's for the storage system. So we're gonna get actually a fair few chests. My chests and hoppers are over in this area because we're gonna need a bunch of these. Trust me, I'm gonna want a bunch of these. Let's do that, and that'll be more than enough, in all honesty. And then I also need some rails, which I've got a fair few of. And then the expensive part is all the freaking mine carts that we need. And I'm gonna put those in my ender chest, which means we do need to clean that out. And wow, I'm starting to realize maybe I had enough. Maybe I had enough stairs from wood to not be too worried about it. I'm also at the point where I'm not really worried about this area getting disorganized. It's part of the thing that we're literally making something to fix our disorganization problems, for the sole purpose of I don't want to deal with things. So you know what? We need about 3 stacks. That should be 64 plus 64 is that would be 180 or 128 plus 52 is, yeah, that's 180 almost exactly. Gonna bring just a bit more just in case. And for those curious, by the way, what farm we are using for today, we're using another Raisework farm. You know the farm I made over there, the wood farm? Yeah, that's a Raiseworks farm. We're making another one. Because Raiseworks is that insane at making good farms that the dude basically has all the farms I'd ever need just in a backlog. And I don't even have to stress too much about all this stuff. All right, let's see here. We've got packed ice. We've got flint and steel. We've got stairs. We've got water buckets 2B. We've got chests. We've got hoppers. We've got rails. We've got slabs. All I need are the mine carts, which are as simple as grab and drop into there and take our take an ender chest with us. Things are going to be nice and simple. Boom. Mine cart. One. Just do that. I'm like, just do this. We will need more mine carts later. It's well worth it just putting a ton in here. That should be 18 plus 3 is 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow, that was literally almost perfect minecart countage. And then we get ourselves a block. I throw the block into the block, and then I go pick up our actual thing. I no longer need these in my inventory as well. Are we seriously already going and grabbing the... We might be already going and doing the build. Oh my god, it's happening already. What the frick? The one thing I do need... Oh, that's another thing I probably need. I should grab some leads. We're gonna have some fun with a certain mob as part of this. Yep, that's perfect. So Zoglins, they're really, really funny, to put it simply. They attack almost every other mob in the game, including witches. Witches can't hurt them. Do you see now how this is a wonderful idea? Simply put, I'm going to have 3 Zoglins just throwing everything at these witches. And, yeah, no, it's going to be wonderful. Also, give me a minute. I want to triple check something because I swear Packed Ice has an issue with spawning. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Just give me a minute while I check on that. Yep. And we just located something that would have been an actual issue if I didn't think about it. Hi, Wolf Doge. What's your name tag price again? 20 emeralds? Yeah, we need 2 or 3 of those roughly. Three is the benefit, and ooh, I'm in for a world of hurt. I need sticks out the wazoo then. Okay, that's fine. This is all right. We can live with this. Okay, you're selling sticks for a decent amount. Yeah. we need some name tags because otherwise our friends will despawn. And we're gonna get real friendly, to put it simply put. We are going to shove our face in mobs' businesses in ways that they may or may not be unhappy with us for. This is normal. Please give over 20 so that I don't have to sit here and find another way to make it. Are you kidding me? You're one short. Flint, I don't think I have a lot of. I don't have a lot of string either. What do you need? You purchased a lot of your stuff was purchase related, Wolf Doge. Frick. Frick Fracker Frickerson. It's okay, I can sleep. I can sleep real soon. I just need like 1 name tag for the time being. I'm fine with doing the hard parts of this later. So, yeah, no. Hi, restock, please. Restock, please. While I go grab some more stick. Because we need stick. We need stick for all of this. As stick gives us all the things we need. It is also funny that we're effectively making a new stick farm. We're making a new stick farm. Because witches drop sticks. There you are. There you are. Hello. Have you restocked yet? No. Would you please restock? Please, 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 Dead Moth. Please. Please, Dead Moth. Please, I need you to restock. Please, I need you to restock. Please stop looking at each other and talking about your days and how I'm over here begging you for sticks. Or begging you to let me sell you sticks and not sell me sticks. I need you to let me sell you sticks. Please go let me sell you sticks. Please, it is all I ask for is that you let me sell you sticks. Why won't they let me sell them sticks? I would love to sell them sticks. Please, Dead Moth, let me sell you a stick. I need to sell you stick. Let me give stick. Please, let me give you a stick. Let me give you a stick. You won't let me give you a stick. I need to give you a stick. Please. Oh, thank God, they're going to go refuel on stick. Go refuel on stick. Please. Please? Please? Thank you. We get more stick. More stick. More stick. There we go. That's at least a name tag. So we can name... Oh, finally. Finally one. Hibba-jibba-dibba-dee. Hibba-jibba-dibba-dee. We take this and we name him Piggles. Piggles will be our pet that does all of the pain for us. And we don't worry about Piggles. Piggles will be amazing. Piggles will be strong. Piggles will be capable. Alright, yeah. With that, I guess we can start getting going. I do want to go quickly mend up the shovel, though. because the shovel is a bit low on durability, and it's funny. Um, we could turn this into a looting farm if I had looting, by simply just having them fall into a different spot, so to speak. And that would be really easy to do, and that would also give us a lot more stuff. But you know, we aren't gonna do that. I mean, I could. There's no need to though. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to get everything that we need, and then I'm going to, you know, casually make sure that as my brain entirely crashes, yeah, we're gonna make sure that this shovel has enough stuff in it so that I could, you know, mine out the witch farm, and then we're just gonna make it a auto witch farm that's just going to supply us with stuff permanently whenever I'm there, AFKing, because that's all that it needs. It's just me sitting there, waiting, slowly, ominously, like a slowly approaching bear that I am. I will cause problems. I will cause pain. I will be the agony that ends these witches' lives. And I will cause them to be confused by my antics, which I'm probably doing to you guys right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a little bit of this to go do real quick, and mwahahaha. I will let you guys not have to worry about watching this. Whoop dee doo dee dooby dooby doo. Alrighty, and just like that, we have got our shovel at least to a reasonable point. I mean, I could sit here for a few more minutes and do stuff. I mean, I've already cursed myself to have to edit some stuff in this video anyways. But, I mean, especially with that little bit we just got right there, we're effectively good and ready now. Especially because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's already been like a day. Curse you for being up here. You've been making loud noises in my ear the entire time I've been doing this. But, you know, now that we're on our way through all of this stuff, we can actually, you know, maybe sell one more batch of sticks, and then maybe make our way with 2 pickles instead of 1 pickle going into the farm, because we need 3 pickles, actually, the 3 little piggies, to run the farm at least. And I'm fine with leaving 1 layer just inactive and not really working yet, and adding it in later, but like, you know, I would like to get all of the layers working at, you know, relatively the same pace, basically. But yeah, no, we're actually gonna get to start the farm today, which is crazy because this literally was a 20-minute adventure to get everything gathered, and now we're going over to try and make this thing with everything being basically prepped and ready, and oh my gosh, all the chaos is just here. Hi. Wow, you've even got a deal for me on sticks. How nice. We go grab more stick. I grab more stick, because that is all I do. I grab stick, I sail stick, stick in stick with stick of stick of stick. And stick sticks on sticky stick with stick of stick. Now try saying that like 10 times fast without getting tongue-tied and or causing some other weird issues that may or may not have been translated weirdly by Google there and YouTube, so to speak. Grab those because I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna get like 1 wow. You're even giving me more stick. How nice of you, Dead Moth. More stick to stick. This is some real stick ratio here, if you know what I mean. Got some real stick-it-to-em power behind these sticks. How much stick you want? There we go. More stick. And then you. You right there. Yes, you. Give me another one of these so that I may cause big problem. The sticks are too many. While my brain has too few. Alright, I go to sleep, I come back here, I feed you more stick, and then we are ready. Hopefully, I believe, just like that. And everything is done, everything is prepped, everything is going to cause big chaos, and we get to shove pigs in with witches, and the pigs get the revenge on the witches for all the stories about them eating little piggies. Yeah, totally. Yep, I know the words I am saying. There are words coming out of my mouth hole that I understand. Yes, yes, indeed. I know what I am wording here. Words. Words are words. Don't look at me like that, Denma. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Have you refreshed your sticks? No, you haven't. Then don't look at me. Stop looking at me, Dead Moth. They're chatting about how weird I am and how awkward I have caused things to be. Look at them, coalescing their collective thoughts about me as the weird overlord who just owns this building that I forced them to reside in, effectively my kitchen, for like over a year now. God, I am a cruel person whenever you think about the stuff I have caused. We don't talk about my suffering back there. Nope, we do not talk about my suffering. Cool. Have you guys done the thing yet? No, you have not done the thing yet. Do I need to keep monologuing so that you'll do the thing? Or will you just... Here, if I push you near, will you do the thing, please? Please, do the thing. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Make arrows. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Thank you. Good job. You are smart. You understand. And boink. And boink. And boink. And then because I've still got a little bit of stick it to 'em in here, I'm pretty sure... Did you just restock? I'm 90% sure you just restocked in the middle of that conversation. Which makes this, like, extra funny because now I'm like, nope, I'm good. Thank you. Have a nice day. Where are you? Where are you? Haha. Now we get Piggy. Piggy. Oinkers. And doink, doink, oink. Doink, doink, oink. So we've got oink, oink, and pickles. Oink, oink, and pickles. Truly the rock band of the ages. Oink, oink, and the pickles. Oink, oink, and the pickles. Yup, that's what I'm going with. That is legitimately what I'm going with. Alright, I am going to go look at Ray's little thing just a bit longer to make sure that I'm understanding everything properly. But for you, that gets to happen while I'm in between travel. So, see you in a moment. Alrighty. Here we are at our new, little home for a while. This wonderful mess of spawning amalgam that was caused by our amplified terrain to give us our witch farm. Now, I have gone and seen what I need to do. It is actually really surprisingly simple. It is quite literally, we're going to have a 7x9. Yeah, we're going to have the 9 here, and then the 7 right here in the front of packed ice. And this in and of itself is effectively 90% of the witch farm done. I'm not even kidding. This is quite literally a majority of the witch farm already done and figured out. to the point that, like, the main issue that we're gonna have is figuring out where, or first off, how to anti-spawn this, you know, spawn-proof this area, basically, because of the fact that we literally are in a mountain. And I was smart and didn't bring any torches with me in my great smarts, nor did I bring a bed, and I'm gonna be honest, kind of don't feel like walking back. Kind of don't feel like doing anything fancy. Kind of feel like just yoinking some coal from the nearby walls and effectively pretend like I'm starting a new survival world over here and just grab myself a ton of torches from this coal vein, which will then light up like 90% of our area for us. Because, yeah, no, we don't need to deal with all of this. Doop, 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 grab you, and we will spawn proof this zone. We really need a ton of light around here. The only thing we really want to be spawning are the witches, and witches are going to be our best friends for all of this. Effectively, all the witches are actually just going to be spawning in the witch huts, and then we're just going to be booping them off with some zoglins, and that is, in all honesty, one of, like, the funniest concepts about this farm. We literally sit here and we boop the mobs off of a platform while we stand really far up in the air, basically, and just watch the boopening occur. And yes, that is the official phrasing behind what it is that we will be doing. So we go 1, 2, and 3. I grab this. We're gonna go here, and this is why we brought this. Shovel is so that I could dig us out all the spots that we need to, because we've got this thing submerged under a million things. And you know what, while we're here, let's just light this up, just so I'm making sure. You know, fun fact, by the way, the first base I ever built in all of Minecraft and all of my time playing Minecraft, like the first time I played survival, was a little witch hut. Like, I built over a Minecraft witch hut and basically just expanded upon what was in there. Didn't realize why there was an increased amount of witches that spawned whenever I came back. But that's actually how my first survival world was played. I literally based in a witch hut because I spawned near to a swamp, saw this cool little hut, and thought to myself, oh, that would be a nice little spot to base. It's already been made for me, and I can expand upon it in the future. And now look at me. Here I am, causing unlimited amounts of chaos. I would actually like that cauldron, just because cauldrons are expensive. By simply put, just doing what I do best. Building and stealing entire buildings, apparently. But no, so we're... Jesus Christ! That... I got so in the zone that I clearly didn't think about that. So we haven't despawned, or... yeah, we haven't lit up enough of the world, apparently. Do-do-do. 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 Mob spawns are a pain. I hate them. Ow. Ow. Don't blow up. Don't blow me up, please. How dare you? How freaking dare you? Okay, you know what? Here we are. I think we're fine now. I think I've cleared out enough space. I think I've cleared enough of the problems that I can go back to hiding in the little witch hut and just keep building while they, you know, handle themselves. As long as that creeper doesn't come over here and ruin my life's dreams of building a witch farm, because I would be very upset if it did that to me. So don't you dare do that to me, creeper. My eyes are watching you. I'm watching you, creepers. I'm watching you. Alright, and then we go boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boop. Alright, do I need to worry? Nope. So, one of our Zoglins will go here, one of them will go here, and the other one will go on this last platform, which will be at this height. And then they're going to all boop them into the little hole that we're making, into this earth. I love that this is how simple a good witch farm can be, by the way. It is as simple as just throw them into a hole in the earth and they handle themselves over time. I mean, that's what our, what's it called? That's what our minecarts are for, but technically you don't even need the minecarts. You can just let this run as is with them, and yeah, no. They eventually entity cram themselves to death. So, yippee. I will be sitting and trying to figure out where my platform needs to be, because my platform needs to be 128 blocks from our collection zone, so that items still simulate properly and the mobs, you know, run properly. But yeah, that's something I gotta worry about as we go down into here. And, you know, there is also the me who's like, I could start mining all this out and ripping apart certain chunks and, you know, just saying, haha, no, get out of my way, you dummy. Or I can just be smart and do some nice lighting that will hopefully force them in to here. Yeah, maybe. It might also just be a good idea to have them, you know, not get, or have to deal with special spawning stuff. And you know what? That is a good point. Me. And hoop, hop, hip, hip, hop, hoop, loop, loop. Alright, now, these 3 extra packed ice are entirely useless. They get to go into the minecartificator, which is now here. Alright, cool. Give me a moment while I go figure out some more steps. However, actually, you know what? I do know the next step is involved with dig down. So guess what we're gonna do? Dig down. I can feel myself going insane slowly over this. You know what? It has been a while since I've gotten to do a time lapse in one of these, actually. You know what? I say, I dare to say it. Dare I say it? I'm going to time-lapse this part, and you get to enjoy me just time-lapsing some digging. Yeah. See you guys in a moment. Alrighty, so I have dug us out the entire area we are going to need, and as you may have seen in the little time lapse here, I've actually started work on setting up what will be extra little materials for us just on the side, so that we can, you know, start making some extra stuff. Did I have, well, I mean, I have a ton of chests right here. Basically, all this stuff is just going to be for the extra materials and making sure that stuff like, you know, the floor looks at least semi-decently presentable to, you know, everybody looking at it, because right now, with the way it's set up, not very presentable, and I've got a lot of this that needs to go through, and Youcher's not looking forward to doing it. I also did just realize I do have about one more block on each side that does need trimmed, and this is simply just because of the border. And the border is something that's really simple looking. It's just, there's a ton of stairs. And, you know, stairs are fun. Stairs are fun, so to say. Grab all of this. We're going to be placing a lot of stairs, so we're aware. There is many stairs to stare at this whole thing. We don't need to go too deep with the stairs. Just right here, by the way. And hopefully, with the wood that I threw in to the furnace, we'll be able to make the lower layer of all of this all just nice, neat, wonderful smooth stone, hopefully. And that way, you know, with some smooth stone, we can just make things look nice and good and wonderful. Let's see here. I do need just some scaffolding. Scaffolding, apparently. Not scaffolding. Scaffolding. I hate doing this with frickin' stairs. I know how to, it's just annoying. And, you know what? Here. It's easier if I scaffold. Easier if I scaffold and then place, since we're building over open air for a fair portion of this. Alrighty, that goes there. This goes right over to here. And then Alright, there we go. Now, grab all these, throw those into there. Now we build up until we're 3 blocks above this. And, okay, so this is even. 1, 2, 3. Slab roof goes attached to that. And this is This is my life now. I take a little ping of damage as I fall. Over and over again. And I just keep falling. It's funny that I just keep falling. This is what I do now. Anyways, see you guys in a minute. Back to the montage. I believe that is stairs placed, but give me just a moment to like triple check and make sure before I say yes or no on that. I know next up though is our slab duty, which, where did I throw all my slabs? There they are. In my inventory. I'm blind. But yes, give me a moment while I stare at this and figure out if we've done it right. I have seen the Matrix, and it has told me that I am entirely correct with the way that things are done. However, there is one additional thing that must be done alongside this that is extra fun. Ow, there's a skeleton. Oh my god, it's a spider jockey. Get out of here, thank you. Alright, but yes, there is one additional part of this that I missed. And also, how did this glitch here like that? So, we need a set of 3 slabs out, I believe, from each of this block right here. And this is to discourage spawning outside of the farm and kind of enforce it inside the farm. So yeah, that's more clearing that will get done real quick. Because yep, that's more that needs to be done. You do not get to sneak up on me like that, creeper. Get out of here. Friggin' getting snuck up upon. Okay, whoop-de-doo. We want to spawn-proof this area. I don't know why I've been calling it despawn this area. It is a slight late night with that boy. You know, a return to the channel's roots now that I am home. But like, the funny is just watching me screw around this late at night, being like words. That's what it is I can't word. And guess what? We get to watch me be unable to word all of the time now, especially with lingo. Anyways, that's not the one that I wanted. I wanted you. You are what I wanted. No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We go 3 out, all the way around this. And then that way, this goes 1, 2, 3. That way, we should have a perfect little perimeter that basically forces all of the witches to spawn in the nice little hole that we have prepped for them. And then we just cover off the roof and it spawns all the time. And it's just a perfect, wonderful storm of amazing wonderfulness. And then I don't even need to worry too much about anything at all, ever, because I'm just that good and that cool and that awesome. And the witch farm will just work, he says, very helpful, knowing full well that if he's done this spot wrong, he might be ruining the farm's spawn rates, actually. This is the one part of this that is actually, like, rocket science that I just do not understand one bit. Alright, and yoink that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we go doop 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 doop. Excuse me, you're not supposed to do that. And hop, hop, hip, hip, hoop, loop, loop, loop. I think I'm a few slabs short, which means that I probably have the slabs built incorrectly, actually. But technically that is better spawn proofing. So I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Grab this here, break this here, grab that there, break that there, go boom, 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 and boop. And I have no more of those. That is one that I do have to actually head back to fix the issue for, unless, like, I've got, you know, yeah, I don't want to make it mishmash. Yeah, alright. Fine. Fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Let's, we'll finish the collection area, and then I will actually, yeah, well, at this rate, I do need to finish this off this episode, basically, because I've started it, now. So, we'll finish off the collection area, and then I'm gonna call it, an episode, because it is getting late. I have done a lot of recording for this. Ow. Get out of here. And, ow. Get out of here. Alright, down here, I did actually want to, do a little bit of a special thing. Razeworks in his video mentions that if you build down this area by roughly, like 5 blocks, it technically does make the farm faster. It just means that, you have to deal with more spawning, which is something I'm willing to handle. And the main reason for that being is because, well, basically, the mobs fall out of view faster when, you know, they get out of the view range faster because, well, they're not in, you know, a viewable spot, basically, by the, Zoglins, so we don't even really worry about them, at this point, once they're down here. Now, there is, a funny little water trick we get to do to kind of push them all into the center, where we're going to be collecting them all. And then that's the collection zone, basically. So we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And then that would be here, because there's 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3... That right there, I believe, is our center block, which is going to be where we shove a million minecarts. Smile, he says. We're building the floor at this level, by the way, just so we're all aware. And put those rails there. after I make a way into here, and this is going to be where the chaos occurs. Perfect. Okay. That gives us our nice little area to enter and grab things. And this lets us grab more things. Yippee. Let's go grab our chests and our hoppers. I have my hoppers, not my chests. I don't know why I got rid of the chests and not the hoppers. Did I throw the chests out? Did I really throw the chests out? Am I blind? I threw the chests out. I had a whole stack of chests, and I threw them out. That is very wasteful me right there. Wow, I'm doubly shocked by myself there. Okay, wow, somebody will find that and use that against me, somewhere. Because, wow, I'm surprised I could be that much of a dum-dum. Jeez, wow. Okay, cool, then I guess, we get to, yeah, we get to start working on building this now, with hopefully enough hoppers. Also, ow, that nearly killed me because I wasn't being careful, and I'm out of food. And hup, 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 and then 2 up is where I want that to be. Alright, so now if I go down here, this should break away to reveal all of the collection zone, and we have officially started our nether, or our witch farm chaos. So yeah, whoop-de-doo, there's the thumbnail, whoop-de-doo. I get to start working on building this stuff next episode, because yeah, we're gonna need a bit more resources, and I've got some time I need to worry about. So yeah, you know what, I'm actually gonna end the episode here so that I don't have to worry about the footage of the outro. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Woo!